Welcome to the SDG project. I'm your host, Lachlan Farley, and I cannot wait to share this journey with you. So I hope you're ready. I hope you're ready to go on a river cruise of enlightenment, to discovery, to learn new things, to laugh, to cry, to be obscenely entertained. Because, well, clearly, look at me, I'm just an entertaining person. But I am your captain today, and we're going to go on a journey, and we're going to discover some new things, and hopefully they're going to teach you how you can transform your life. So I'm going to tell you a story because, that's my thing. I tell you stories. That's my shtick. And yeah, that's just what we're going to do. I'm going to tell you a story. So one of our clients, when they first joined up, they came to us and they were telling us about how they'd gone on the yo-yo ride and they'd gone up and down and up and down. And they'd hit this point where we're like, you're probably at the end of the road of the yo-yo ride. That roller coaster has come to a screeching halt. The only problem is you're stuck on one of those loop-de-loops and you're upside down and you have hit a problem. And it's going to be a while before we fix this. So you're stuck there. And that's a really harsh reality. I will preface, that is not how we said it to them. But to paint you that picture, that's where they were at. That they'd ridden this roller coaster too hard too many times, and we're now at a point where it's going to take a minute to fix this. We're in full-blown damage control. We're in crisis aversion point that they have just crashed their metabolism to such an extent that before we can do anything, if we want to actually achieve some results, we need to address them. They were pushing towards burnout. They were pushing towards quite probably metabolic diseases, like the way that they'd done this thing. And we're at this point where they're like, I'm on 1,200 calories a day and I'm not losing weight. And I'm like, 1,200. To put it in perspective, most people to maintain their current body weight is about 2,000 calories. So it's nearly half what they would need. That's a massive deficit. So they should be losing weight. And, the first thought is always, how accurate is that estimation? Because it's nothing against you. It's nothing against most people. Most people have no idea. They have absolutely no idea how many calories they're doing. They don't know how to weigh things. They don't know how much is in stuff. It's whole nine yards. Even myself. I went on to a different variation and I was needing about 350 grams of meat for my dinner. And I was taking these scoops because my wife can cook. Ooh, hot damn can she cook, and she makes just truly incredible food. And so I was like, oh yeah, that's about 350 grams. Wife pulled me up on it. We start measuring it out. We start weighing it out. Found the problem. It was about 700. So I was eating double what I needed to do. And we see this all the time, and people massively overestimate. And even, within those things of like what a serve is. My favorite example is muesli. Everybody likes muesli. Well, most people do. It's healthy, right? All that kind of stuff. Do you know what a serve of muesli is? The correct portion size of muesli is? Do you? Any idea? No? It's 45 grams. It's less than what would fit in your palm. Is that how much you're eating? What about when you're snacking on lollies or chips? 3 chips is a serve. 3. I eat more than 3 chips deciding if I want to eat chips. No way am I stopping at 3 chips. So it's this whole concept of people don't have any concept. So that was my first thought. Maybe they're just overeating. Maybe that's all the problem is. No, turns out that they were doing light and easy. And I have massive problems with all those companies. But that is 100% a rant for another day. And so all they ate was light and easy. So they knew exactly how many calories they were consuming. 1,200. Okay, now we got a problem. If you're not losing weight on 1,200 calories, there is a problem going on right now. And we need to address it. So, got them the right eating plan. We sorted it out. We got their food prepared for them, the whole thing. Everything's sorted. And now they're on 1,800 calories, which still should be a deficit. And they're gaining weight. They're freaking out. Oh my God, I'm putting on weight. What is going on? You said this works. And we had to have a harsh reality chat. We had to check the reality of, yeah, I'm really sorry, but you're going to have to go a little bit backwards to go forwards again, because you have crashed the metabolism so hard, that come down has come so hard that your body needs to reset itself. It needs to go back into a maintenance phase. And unfortunately, because of what has been done, that will probably mean gaining some weight, because we need to get you back to a stable level where a normal deficit of between 200 to maybe 500 calories will cause you to lose weight. And until we get there, you are going to be fighting an uphill battle. You're going to be feeling like crap. It's going to be unsustainable. And you're going to keep going like this, except the results on this part is going to get worse and worse and worse. So we have to address this issue. And so thankfully, they trusted us. Thankfully, they stuck with the plan. And we did it, and bit by bit by bit, we rejuvenated their metabolism. We got them drinking water, we got them sleeping better, we got them eating properly, we got them, hitting the protein. We got all those things covered. They started lifting weights, doing that kind of stuff, bit by bit by bit. And then we hit a point, and we're like, now we can go to work. And when we went to work, now they're happy chappies. Now we're cooking with gas. Now everybody's dancing and throwing a party, because that weight just consistently fell off, because we took care of the things first. But going back to that conversation about those quick fixes, this is the problem. If you keep doing these things, you're going to hit a point where they don't work anymore. Now we've got to do the hard yards of rebuilding it, and then you do it controlled and you get real results. Now they're maintaining those results. Now they're getting serious feedback on that. Now those are the things that matter. So you need to understand, when you go for the quick fix, like instant gratification, like anything along those lines, there is going to be consequences of you seeking the instant reward. Delayed gratification is one of the ultimate superpowers. Take it slow, take it steady, look after your metabolism, look after those areas that matter, and the results will come, they will be sustained, and you'll be happier overall. I know. What are you doing to us, Lachlan? Getting into this, deep and dark and serious stuff. This isn't fun. Nobody wants to talk about this. I don't like this rubbish. I know. That's why it needs to be said. This is why we need to talk about it. Because nobody likes this rubbish. Hell, I don't like this rubbish. It took me 150 days of maintenance to get to where I needed to be. Just that consistency. 150 days. No days off. No cheat meals. No nothing. Maintenance. Boring as hell. And then when I went into my weight loss phase, it dropped like no tomorrow. Within 6 weeks, that weight started falling off like I'd never seen. I'd coming in at the level I needed. Sometimes that's what it takes. You have to do the boring to get to the exciting. So I'm sorry I had to rain on your parade today, guys. I know, fitting. Look at the weather outside. But that's what had to be done. I had to enlighten you. I had to do it. I know we went down the rough rapids on today's journey, but it was important. So take a look at your diet. Take a look at it. Let me know. Are you crashing yourself? Are you yo-yoing and spiking too hard? Or are you doing it nice and steady and coming out and maintaining? Because those maintenance phases really matter. That's all I have for you. I am Lachlan from the STG Project. Now, if you enjoyed it, if you found it interesting, if you thought it was terrible, whatever it may be, please share this, like it, spread the word. We are trying to build a movement here. We are trying to change lives. We're trying to impact the world. And we need your help for that. Until next time,